After the wildly successful release of Tetris for the original Game Boy at its launch, company after company tried to emulate what had made it into such a big deal. Most famously, Sega bought the rights to the computer game Columns and ported it over to the Game Gear, so they would have a puzzle game that not only emphasized the color aspect of their handheld, but had the same impact that Tetris did. It failed. Nonetheless, companies continued to try, and with the release of the PSP, Sony, much like Sega had many years earlier, felt that their first entry into the portable space needed to have a puzzle game in order to be legitimate. And so we got Lumines from developer Q Entertainment. Like Tetris, Lumines starts with an empty board and slowly fills up with puzzle pieces. However, unlike Tetris, every single piece is a square. The puzzle solving comes from the colors that make up the board. As you combine these colored blocks into ever larger shapes on the board, a line proceeds across that board. If the line crosses a completed set of cubes, they're wiped off the board. However, unlike so many of the derivative puzzle games that have been put out over the years, Lumines keeps your attention beyond the first few minutes. Not only does the game have a fantastic, constantly changing soundtrack, the visuals vary as well. In most puzzle games, when you reach a certain score threshold, the speed of the game increases, it becomes harder, and the tempo of the music often does as well. But in Lumines, everything changes, from the background of the music track to the color of the bricks themselves. This variety is what I believe keeps Lumines so strong through hours and hours of gameplay, where so many other puzzle games fail. More importantly, it gives you a goal to work towards beyond just beating your high score. As you work through the progressive mode, you unlock backgrounds and music to use in free play, which is great if you just want to chill out to your favorite track for a while. Lumines has been ported to just about every platform out there, including Sony's latest handheld, the Vita, but none of them have managed to capture the excellence of the very first one. That's not to say the newer ones aren't good, it's just that they, just like later versions of Tetris, don't allow you to experience the joy that so often comes with experiencing a puzzle game for the very first time. Of course, if you haven't ever played Lumines, it doesn't mean you need to play this first one. Play the one that's easiest for you to get a hold of. You don't need to go out and buy a PSP. But if you do still have this game laying around, I encourage you to pull it out, put it in your old PSP, and spin it up. Unlike so many launch games that quickly fade from the public's conscience, the fact is that Lumines, 10 years later, still holds up. It's one of the best puzzle games ever made, even 10 years later. And if you can get the ability to play this on any platform, you really should try it out. If you like this video, be sure to like and comment on it. If you want to see more videos like this, you can check out my channel or you can subscribe to get all the videos I do every week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.